Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Ward Burton's State Water Heaters Chevy for 2007. As always, take a look at the box. This is a Checkered Flag Sports Champion Series release. So you got the pretty much typical box for them. Got the gauges in the back, Checkered Flag Sports, officially licensed by NASCAR. 2007 124 scale Diecast collectible Champion Series with a render of the car right there. Down the side you have Champion Series again in the same stuff. This side of the box, you see you have a production number. Let's see, we got 1,575 of these things produced, as well as 225 liquid chrome cars. On the back of the box, you have the kind of cutout car to see the inside of the car, as well as all the specs and stuff on the cup cars at the time. It's pretty cool. And you got the same stuff down the other side of the box. Here is the car itself. This is just the primary State Water Heaters car for 2007. Ward Burton actually had 3 different die-casts produced in 2007. I can't remember if I have all 3 of them. I don't know if I reviewed the other 2 yet, but this one was made by CFS, and then Action, Lionel, Motorsports Authentics, whatever, at the time, they made his 57 Chevy one and his Memorial Day one. So there's 3 different State Water Heater die-casts out there, all of which are quite rare. This does come with a certificate of authenticity that, again, just has the production numbers and such on there if you want to see that. But now let's do a quick 360 of this car. A pretty simple paint scheme, just black with the kind of water droplet gray in the bottom with the orange in the middle. It's just incredible to me that how long State Water Heaters have stayed with the Burtons. Like, they were with Ward Burton, they came back to Ward Burton when he did those couple truck races, and, you know, to this day, they still sponsor Jeb Burton in the Xfinity Series. That is just really cool to me that they've stayed loyal to the Burtons for this long. Pretty simple paint scheme, but it works. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have State Water Heaters. Got Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS, number 4. Down the side, you have just State Water Heaters. No other logos anywhere on this car. Has your typical contingencies and such. Got Nextel Cup and all that. They are kind of labeled in a weird way. Like, they're usually more in a square than have this, like, kind of staircase look. But, I don't know. Checkered Flag Sports did some strange stuff on the early diecast. On the back, you have Chevrolet State Water Heaters and number 4. On the deck lid, you have State Water Heaters. And on the other side, you have the same stuff. Take a look under the hood. Got nothing on the other side of the hood. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Take a look under the deck lid. You get your typical fuel cell and such back there. Roof flaps, of course, do open. Just have the little tiny antenna that the CFS cars come with. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. This is number 280. So there's not a whole lot to talk about the car like this, but this car is taking me years to get. This thing is rare as hell for some reason. Like, his Memorial Day cars, these to get of all 3 of them. The 57 Chevy car is also kind of rare, but it pops up occasionally, but like, I've been trying to get this car for years, and it just does not pop up anywhere. And where do I finally find it on eBay? From the United Kingdom, of all places. I don't think I'd ever expect to find the Ward Burton car I need on my list in the United Kingdom, but here we are. I finally found it. It's from the United Kingdom. I said, Ward Burton definitely had his career kind of got a little sad near the end of it, but this was Morgan McClure Racing, too, if you want another connection. This was the old Kodak 4 car. I said, once Kodak left this team just never recovered. They just fell off a cliff, and I think this was their last full-time season. And they DNQ'd like half the races even with Ward Burton. They had a great driver like Ward Burton, and they still couldn't even make half the races. It's always sad to see like a big team like that fall. Like, they were a superpower team back in the day. They won the Daytona 500 3 times, 2 in a row. Like, Morgan McClure Racing was definitely a superpower team, and it's definitely a sad when they just kind of fade into obscurity until they rot away to nothingness. But this is definitely a unique diecast. I said not a lot of people know that Ward Burton even has diecast in 2007, and most people have only seen that Memorial Day Coca-Cola 600 car, which is basically the same paint scheme with a different hood, but this is the only way we get to get the primary. This was also Ward Burton's final full-time season, if you're into that kind of stuff for diecast. So if you want this car, good luck, because they said it took me years to get this car. The cheaper version was the Contender Series, the one that's like just a hood open with a plastic chassis. That one pops up occasionally too, but to get the actual Champion Series one, it's going to take a while. Remember, for all of your other diecast needs, you can go to CircleBDiecast.com, and if you use the code BWhack, you can get free shipping on any order over $20. Go check that out if you want anything. But I think it's strange to others to say this has been a review of Ward Burton's State Water Heater Chevy from 2007. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.